In 2057, humanity perfects artificial intelligence. In 2068, AIs are given their own bodies to interact with the physical world after much debate. In 2081, humanity makes contact with sentient extraterrestrial life, the Trinodes. It is unknown how the events originally unfolded, but the events after contact led to the Trinodes attacking humanity. The Trinodes, being superior in their technology, have left a devastating wake on Earth. With humanity on the brink of utter annihilation, androids are militarized in an effort to even the odds. While the androids manage to give humanity a better chance of survival, the probability of humanity's survival is exponentially low, to the point that it is almost zero. In the most recent battle I was participating in, I was caught in an explosion. My identification number is S13-LA, but the humans, specifically my creator, preferred to call me Sila. It means soul, and a language that was destroyed in the initial Trinode invasion. I now find myself in a foreign environment. Perhaps my memory has been affected by the blast. From when I awoke, I not only noticed the contrast in my environment, but also the abundance of life surrounding me. Is this what the humans refer to as beauty? I must find answers to the questions compiling as to my location. A town? There's no destruction. It's tranquil here. A young girl. You're hurt! This way, my daddy can help! The child refused my assertions on my disclaims of being injured. Her father appeared to have extensive mechanical knowledge, due to his being grateful of my saving his daughter, Mary. Jet was willing to explain my new setting. The location was the same, however the time was not. The year I am currently in is 2020.
So, we're getting our asses kicked. Is there anything to stop it from happening? The war, I mean.
There is a marginal probability that if I am able to transmit a warning, humanity may be able to avoid the confrontation altogether, or strengthen its defenses prior to the war. But in order to do so, it will require a strong enough broadcasting signal.
I might know a guy, a bit of an oddball, but he knows his stuff. He also happens to owe me a favor. How's about we pay him a visit?
On our way to Jet's affiliate's location, we took a rather crude form of transportation. Even the building where the affiliate was seemed of lower grade. Is this really how humanity lived in this point in time?
So that's the gist of it, Todd. If things keep going the way they are, there won't be a word left, it seems.
I felt odd sharing my past and my mission, but I knew I needed help in this past I was so unfamiliar with. Even with the introductions of androids into the world, it's not enough to save the Earth.
Well, of course I'm going to help out. After all, how do you plan to do any broadcasting without any help? Are you just going to ask them nicely and hope for the best?
Daddy could beat them up.
Your child wars me, Jet.
After gathering provisions and establishing plans on how to provide the warning through the broadcast, our group set out to New York, one of the first cities to be destroyed by the Trinodes. During our travel, I managed to collect data on various details of mannerisms about humans of this time, such as their communication devices, which are primitive compared to the holodisk of my time. that Google is still merely a corporation that is just recently starting to diversify into the field which it dominated in 2078 before the Global Alliance Council declared their monopolizations unconstitutional and unethical. I also began to wonder about an old video that Todd mentioned, one in which a man also went through time, and who was followed by a man-hunting machine with the objective to terminate a woman. Due to these actions, a paradox was created. Have I created a paradox? Will my warning be able to change the events yet to unfold? Will I be able to save this beauty? Can I stop what might be inevitable? After 31 hours, 17 minutes, and 48 seconds, our posse, as Jet referred to us as, arrived at our destination. As we walked to the broadcast station, my building check routines began to prompt. I blocked them shortly after in order to deter any further worry in the posse, as there were indications of stress in my new compatriots' voices and facial scans, specifically in Mary's. Mary seems to have a constant interest in my personal well-being, even though I'm merely a machine. A more prominent detail is the level of curiosity she has for my programming. She is beginning to make me recall my creator. She also had a pressing thought pattern to my health. Is that what it means to miss someone?
Well, this is it. I just hope the security guards are on time with their shift change right now. And if they aren't, we get caught right off the bat. We need to hurry. They're broadcasting right now. This is our chance. Again, this story is coming to you live from... Hey! What do you think you're doing in here? Sila, go!
Good afternoon, humanity. My name is Sila, and I am an android of artificial intelligence with the serial code S13-LA. I come from the year 2084, in which humanity has been invaded by an extraterrestrial force known as the Trinodes. For proof of what I am, I show you my exposed right arm. The Trinodes, who threaten likely human existence, will arrive on the 8th of June in 2081 and begin attacking the next day. 22 hours, 4 minutes, and 39 seconds after their initial approach to the Earth. Humanity must begin to bolster its defenses, create an alliance amongst its countries, and...
You there! You're under arrest! Run, Mary! You have the right to remain silent.
I must deliver the message. Daddy! Sila!
Be quiet.
Mary!
Halt! Halt or I'll shoot!
Sila! Sila, no! I hope that I managed to change. Hello, Sila. Hello, Mary.